Now in business, Ghana Revenue Authority is hoping to boost revenue this year after transfer pricing transactions. It follows an agreement reached by the authority and the Dutch government to broaden the knowledge of some GRA officials in transfer pricing. This, according to the Acting Commissioner General, Reverend Amishadai Owusu-Amwa, is to ensure that international corporations in the country pay the right income taxes to the state.
Things, if you don't understand them very well, you will end up not being able to estimate the tax accurately, and therefore you end up losing revenue as far as the tax that you can collect is concerned. And therefore it is important that, and sometimes it gets a bit complex, especially when you go to the issues about the petroleum sector, when you go to the issues about the telecommunications sector, and you know that our telecommunications sector in Ghana today is completely we have a lot of multinationals in the telecommunications sector. You go to the petroleum sector, you have a lot of multinationals. If you go to the banking sector, you have a lot of multinationals. And so in all these areas, transfer pricing is very, very important. And you will see that apart from the fact that we are trying to enlarge the tax net, there's still about 60–70% of our tax coming from the large tax office. And the large tax office also has a lot of these multinationals. So if you get the transfer pricing right, then you are likely to be able to get good revenue from that area.
Now, indigenous airline carrier Africa World Airlines has now ventured into the Francophone air transport market with the introduction of a new route to Abidjan. The new destination brings to 10 the total number plied by the carrier. Speaking to Joy Business at the maiden flight ceremony, founder of the airline, Toby Afede, said the airline will continue to expand into newer destinations as it looks to acquire 4 more aircraft this year.
Beginning with just 2 destinations, that is Kumasi and Accra, today Africa World Airlines has hit its 10th destination, which is Abidjan. Now these 10 destinations include all 5 major airports in Ghana, as well as 5 other destinations within the sub-regions, which include Abuja, Lagos, Freetown, Monrovia, and today its new destination, Abidjan. Let's hear from the founder of the Africa World Airlines, Toby Afede, the 14th.
Abidjan is going to be our 10th destination. When we started in 2012 with 2 aircraft, we had only Kumasi. You know, things look quite gloomy. With the hard work of our people, we've increased our destinations, 3, 4, and today we are launching the 10th. Very important for us because of the significance of Abidjan, in the economy of West Africa. Barring any further problems from the coronavirus, we should be getting our 9th aircraft next month, the 10th aircraft before the middle of the year, and 2 bigger aircraft before the end of the year. So we are looking at the possibility of 12 aircraft, that's additional 4 by the end of the year. That will enable us to open further destinations, get as far as Dakar, and then eastwards go as far as Port Harcourt in Nigeria, and further north into Nigeria.
Meanwhile, Ghana's ambassador to Cote d'Ivoire, Fred Laye, is confident that this new route will improve economic activity between the 2 nations.
At the moment, we have signed what I call strategic partnership agreement with Cote d'Ivoire, under which we have agreed to work in various spheres like agriculture. And if you have been following the news that Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire, now we have set up a floor price for cocoa. It's under this agreement. Now we have energy discussions with Cote d'Ivoire to make sure that we can be exporting and importing energy as and when necessary. So this communication, this introduction of this airline is very good for our people to come over, and do business with their counterparts. And with the setting up of this African Continental Free Trade Union, this is a boost for the private sectors, to take advantage of communication link between Cote d'Ivoire and Ghana.
Chief Operations Officer for Africa World Airlines, Sean Mendes, also says with this new destination and barring any unforeseen circumstances, they are hopeful to increase the passenger numbers by this airline from its 600,000 to a very much higher number.
Still live on JoyNews today with me, Daniel Dazi. Up next is sports with Nathaniel Atto.